Ever pondered about what sets organic farming apart from regenerative farming? It's not as straightforward as it might seem. Today, we dive into the heart of these two farming practices that are changing the face of agriculture. Organic farming, a term that's been in circulation for decades, is a method of farming that utilizes natural processes and materials to grow crops. It's about working in harmony with nature, saying no to synthetic fertilizers, pesticides, and genetically modified organisms. Instead, organic farming embraces compost, green manure, and biological pest control. It's a system that respects the environment, prioritizes soil health, and promotes biodiversity. On the flip side, we have regenerative farming. This approach goes beyond simply eliminating harmful inputs. It strives to actively improve the health of the environment. Regenerative farming is about rebuilding and restoring. It's about bringing back the life and vitality that's been lost in our soils due to years of conventional farming practices. While organic farming focuses on what's being left out, synthetic inputs, regenerative farming concentrates on what's being added back into the system. It's a way of farming that aims to sequester carbon, improve the water cycle, and increase biodiversity. Regenerative farming methods can include cover cropping, crop rotation, and holistic livestock management, all with the goal of enhancing soil health and ecosystem function. So, how do these two compare and contrast? Well, while both organic and regenerative farming shun synthetic inputs, their goals are somewhat different. Organic farming seeks to minimize harm to the environment, while regenerative farming aims to actively repair and enhance it. Organic farming is primarily about producing food that is free from synthetic chemicals, with an emphasis on soil health and biodiversity. Regenerative farming, however, extends beyond this. It's about creating a farming system that is not just sustainable but restorative. It's not just about growing food, it's about growing food in a way that improves the environment for future generations. The main differences then between organic and regenerative farming lie in their objectives and methodologies. Organic farming is a method that seeks to coexist with nature through non-intrusive practices. It's about producing food in a way that is respectful of the environment. Regenerative farming, on the other hand, takes it a step further. It's a proactive approach, aiming to reverse environmental damage and regenerate the health of our ecosystems. It's not just about sustaining, it's about improving, rebuilding, and restoring. So, next time you're at the farmer's market or the grocery store and you see labels like organic or regenerative, remember the difference. Organic means the product was grown without synthetic inputs, in harmony with nature. Regenerative means it was grown in a way that actively improves the health of the environment. Both are steps in the right direction, and both are changing the face of agriculture as we know it. So let's continue to support these farming practices that are not just good for us, but for the planet as well. And remember, every purchase is a vote for the kind of world we want to live in.